Good morning, Bellaire. It is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. And these are our morning announcements. We're going to go ahead and make our way. A couple of questions that have come in. One has been, when am I going to shave? So when am I going to take this off? Well, I'm not going to do it before June 5th because I need to get at least through the senior celebration. So we'll see, maybe after that. But it's getting a little frothy, so it's kind of robust. So we'll keep it here for a little bit longer. You guys let me know what you think. Of course, the Ask Mr. McDonough link is right down here. Senior survey, still got about 55 computers still out there. Laptops need to check out, so make sure that you're completing that so you can get that done. I know a number of you are taking the AP exam, so that is okay. And then there's a question about summer assignments, and those will be posted here pretty soon. Also, 9th through 11th graders, we're gonna get you your sign up for locker return and all that stuff, get all that set up. That's going to be out by Friday afternoon, so you'll get that here pretty soon as well. Otherwise, it is Wednesday, and we're going to have a highlight clip reel here from Chef Charlie, including our 3 guest chefs that were during the Cardinal cooking hour. So take a look at that, and then we'll see you on the other side. It's Cardinal cooking time, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Chef Charlie. Take it away, Charlie. Thanks, Michael. Chef Charlie here, ready for Cardinal cooking time. Now, last week we had all that excitement as we mixed up a chicken cordon bleu with an apricot salad and mashed couscous, and it was bedlam around here. Everybody was so excited. But today we're going to bring it back a little bit and make something a little more traditional, a little more old school. I'm going to introduce you to a new kind of sandwich. Those of you that like sandwiches, I bet you do. Everybody likes that on a warm, cold day or anything like that. The first thing you're going to do is start off with 2 pieces of white bread. That's what you're going to start with first. Go ahead and lay those on your plate. Get those now, some people opt for the traditional grape, but I'm going to go with a mix of cherry and blueberry jelly. That's right, you're going to want to go ahead and grab your jelly. Now, I go with the cherry blueberry because it's a little fancy. I call it my fancy jelly, and when you're trying a new sandwich, who doesn't want to be a little fancy? Probably guessed that, but I'm going to go with the Fritos this time. Now, what's a little crazy is I go ahead and open the bag, I pour them all on the plate. I'm crazy, I know, I go a little extreme like that, but then I've got them all out there where I can see them. The next thing I want to do with that salt, I'm going to need something a little sweet. I got my fudge mint cookie here, that's always a favorite. And voila, I've got lunch ready to go. You can try this at home once you get all the ingredients. Something new, you can wow all your friends. To Chef Charlie. Thank you, Michael. Yes, Chef Charlie here, and it's Cardinal cooking time. But what we're going to do today is go for something that can be a meal for 2, but I'm going to show you how to make it a meal for 1. And we're going to start off with a frozen pizza. Now, I like to go with the Red Baron classic crust. Now, I go supreme because, you know me, I like things a little fancy. So you're going to take this right on over into the oven. Now, I've already got it preheated, and then I'm just going to slide it right in there. I have this pizza cutter that I like to use very often. Now, if you look at the pizza, this one got a little bit of a curl. Not sure what that's all about. Probably from the chef, I imagine. So let me go ahead and turn it over to Chef Charlie. Good morning. Thank you, Michael. Cardinal cooking here with Chef Charlie, and let's go ahead and get started on kind of what we're looking at for today. So what I do with this is I go with Cheerios because it's a nice base. It doesn't overwhelm any of the flavors or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. So I like the cereal to be floating, and because I'm adding things, I'm probably going to put a little bit more so that there's some area for everything. I'm going to go ahead and dump in my bananas. I'm going to go ahead and dump them all because, again, it's exciting. Let's go ahead and mix it up, and then I dump in my blueberries as well. Now, the heat from the blueberries mixed with the cold of the milk and the banana and everything like that really kind of spices it up. That contrast is really nice. Freshman student, Nava Teller. Go ahead, Nava.
Thank you, Mr. McDonough. Good morning, Bellaire. This is Cooking with Nava. I'm excited to show you guys how to make a smoothie. I call it the Strawberry Banana Surprise. Spoiler alert, the surprise is a splash of apple juice. Some plain yogurt, and we're gonna put a few spoonfuls of this kind of to cover the top. Okay, so that should be good. Let's see how it tastes. It's so good, and it's the perfect consistency of a little thick but not too thick so that you can drink it. And thank you for joining me on Cooking with Nava this morning. And back to you, Mr. McDonough.
So go ahead and take it away.
My name is Nabila, and I will be doing today's Cardinal cooking time. Usually, us high school students don't really have that much time to make breakfast, but now we literally have all the time in the world. So I thought I would show y'all how to make some oatmeal. So let's just a little bit of brown sugar, some peanut butter, which is of course optional, but this is new. Optional, but highly recommended if you're not like allergic and you like peanut butter because it's so good, makes it so creamy, just deliciousness. And you probably can't hear me, but I would recommend either watching it or putting a paper towel over it because mine has exploded in the past. Don't tell my parents. All right, this has been Cardinal Cooking Time with Chef Nabila. If you enjoyed, feel free to follow me on Insta at Nabila Eve, and I'm gonna hand it back over to Michael now.
That was pretty cool, Nabila. So let me go ahead and turn it over for the Cardinal cooking segment for this week.
Hello, good morning, Bellaire. Today I'll be showing you my favorite morning meal, which is oatmeal. Super easy and fun. As you can see, I have it prepared right over here. I've actually already made it this morning, so this will just be teaching you guys how to assemble it. Pretty exciting. So what I like to do is add some fruit. So here, Exhibit A is some beautiful blueberries. And you can just dump them right in, or you can get a spoon. Okay, we're just gonna use our hands today, yes. We're just gonna sort of smush them in there, you know, kind of put them in, maybe mix it together a little bit, make sure it's all incorporated to eat ever. I like to have them breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the time. So here's my egg, and I'm just gonna put it into my oatmeal. And
go ahead and welcome him. Take it away. Thank you, Michael. Chef Charlie here, back with Cardinal Cooking Time, and today we're going to be adding just another item to your menu for lunch, and that is making some tostadas. So let me tell you a little bit about how we do that. First, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese. Now this is where you can get really individualized, deciding whether or not you like a lot of cheese. A few people in my family like a lot of cheese. Fancy. So I'm going to go ahead and add some tomato. Now some people like to add the tomato after it's heated. Not me. I like those juices to kind of fit in there and kind of move around and really accentuate the flavor. So I'm a risky guy though, so my friends call me Mr. Vegas, of course. You know what that sound means? Lunch is ready. Let's go ahead, take a look. Just kind of be generous with that, kind of on top. I like the coolness of the lettuce with the heat of the cheese and tomato. This is optional, but I like to take a lime and just kind of squeeze it, put a little lime juice in there, and just kind of add a little bit more. It's not really a street taco, but it makes me feel a little juicy. There you go. It's always good to see what's been cooking. Some of those recipes I know will help us get through the summer and help us stay nourished. So with that, we're going to go ahead and draw to a close our morning announcements for today, saying goodbye to Chef Charlie and all of the different chefs that we've had during this time period. I remind you to wash your hand for at least 20 seconds. Remain physically distant, but not socially distant, because it's important that you stay connected. We're all in this together. And then finally, I hope those clips and those highlights brought you a smile, at least as large as the one that it brought me in making those for you. And also, hey, shout out to the 3 student groups that sent in, because it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there. So I'm very #Cardinal proud of them as well. Otherwise, those are our morning announcements. Thank you, and enjoy the day. I just have to make sure I'm not wearing the same shirt I wore the day before.